friends, welcome back to my kitchen. Welcome to my little show called Oh What's for Dinner. This is my MVP recipes from my cookbook, Oh What's for Dinner. No fuss, weeknight recipes you'll swear by. Title tells it all. The recipe that we're gonna make today though is extra special because it is the recipe that I hear about the most. And it's so funny to me because I love every recipe in my cookbook. These are my babies. I wanted to share them with the world. And when you're writing a cookbook, you have no idea like which ones are gonna hit and which ones aren't. So of all my recipes, if I were to say one was the viral recipe, it's this lemon chicken piccata. This is what we're making today. And I'll tell you, this recipe almost didn't even make it in the cookbook. Let's get cooking. We don't have time. All right, so first things first, we are gonna drop our pasta into the boiling water. So I already got that going. You can use whichever type of pasta you like. I have done this with linguine, I've done it with spaghetti, I've done it with penne, but today, for your viewing pleasure, we're using mustacholi for a couple of reasons. One, I like the name, mustacholi. And two, it doesn't have the little ribs on it. It's like penne's brother, mustacholi. Very similar, but it doesn't have the little ribs. So I feel like it's gonna just like be nice for the sauce. It's gonna be like slippery. And that really makes no sense, but it makes sense to me, okay? So just trust the process. All right, so mustacholi is in here. We're gonna put 10 minutes on the clock for that. Alexa, set a timer for 10 minutes. All right, now we're gonna work on the chicken part of it. So chicken piccata is, you could just do a straight chicken piccata, but we're doing this lemony chicken piccata with pasta so that it's a full meal all at once, because I know that many of you don't have time at dinner time to be doing sides and this and that and the other, so we're gonna handle it all at once. So the main ingredient is our chicken. And so here I have 1.5 pounds of thinly sliced chicken breast. At my grocery store, it's great because it comes this way. If it doesn't, in your case, you could have the butcher do it, or you can slice it yourself, pound it out, but I don't wanna do all that. I don't wanna do all that. So it's very nice that it comes this way. I patted it dry because you wanna get the moisture out. And now I'm gonna go wash my hands 50 times and I'll be right back. All right, so in our pan, we are gonna do medium-high heat and we are gonna do a tablespoon of olive oil, maybe a little bit more actually, and a good tablespoon of butter. And we're not shy on our fat here because we really wanna fry up the chicken so that it's a true chicken piccata, which is not necessarily fried, but it's got a nice pan-fried crispy edge. So I love this recipe because I love anything lemon. I love acidic things. I kind of like sour stuff. So between the white wine and the lemon and the capers, we have a lot going on. It's very bright, it's very bold, but also light. We'll call it light and bright. All right, so while that butter's doing its thing, come on over, we'll grab the flour. So just get your flour, put it on a separate plate. So, you know, just enough to coat the chicken. Each piece of chicken needs to be properly seasoned with salt and pepper. And again, don't be shy here. This is where all the flavor is. So salt and pepper on each side. All right, so do that. Salt this side. See, I'm not being shy with that salt. Pepper this side. And you gotta kind of move fast here once we get these in the pan because we want them all to cook evenly. So you can see the butter and the oil. It's nice and hot. We're gonna spin this around, make sure it's coated. All right. Give it a nice like double coating in the flour. I like creating a workstation here so that, you know, it can get kind of messy. So I'd rather just do it all here instead of running all around the kitchen. Just do it all in one place if you can. So we can go right from this plate to the hot pan. Okay, ready? All right, crank the heat up a little bit. And then we want to get these other ones in there pretty quickly so that they're all on the same page. So we're gonna let these things go for 5 minutes and then we'll flip. Alexa, off. All right, that's our helper Alexa letting me know that we had 10 minutes. Oh, before I drain the pasta, let's save a little. Tears of the gods in case we need it for our sauce. Sometimes you just want this and it's better to have it. So I always save a little pasta water in case we want to put that into our sauce. Okay, adds like a little starchiness, creates that like silky smooth texture. We're gonna strain the rest. And I didn't do the whole box. I did 8 ounces because we don't want the pasta to overpower. It's really about the chicken, and the pasta is kind of like a side character. Like a leading lady and a, what's it called? A supporting actress. This is the supporting actress. Make sure you get your facial. The Italian facial. All right, back in there. Right immediately, I'm gonna do 1 tablespoon of butter in here. Okay. We have exactly 5 minutes here, so I'm gonna do a flip. There we go. All right, 3 minutes on the clock. See, it's sticking just a tiny bit, so I'm gonna use our secret ingredient, pasta water, to just loosen it up. It really comes in handy. Look at that. See what I'm talking about? How that creates like a silkiness already? Ooh. All right, just a few seconds left, and then we'll get this out of the pan. We'll put it here and let it rest while we create our little sauce. We'll do the other pieces of chicken that didn't make the first round. They didn't make the first cut, but we're gonna get them in there. And that's it. This is a really fast one. I mean, all my recipes are fast, but aside from the dredging, which feels a little daunting, it's real easy. And I'm excited because my parents are coming tonight. So I grew up in Erie, Pennsylvania, and that is 9 hours from where we currently live in New England. So they are driving a long way, and one of my dad's favorite foods is chicken cutlets. So this is a chicken cutlet, okay? Pretty much as is, this is a chicken cutlet, but we're taking the chicken cutlet and we're accessorizing and we're putting a little sauce on it, adding it to pasta, and making it an entire meal. So it's something I know my mom will like. I'm sure my dad will like it. It's like a nice treat for the whole family. Okay, so that was 3 minutes, so let's get that out. We're gonna put this over here to rest. Look how nice and brown that is. Beautiful. I'm gonna add just a little bit more oil to the pan, a tad more butter, and then we're gonna repeat this all over again with the leftover chicken. All right, our second batch is complete. Oh, beautiful golden brown, lightly pan fried. You know what I mean? It's not fried, but it's not fried. It's like somewhere in between, this beautiful gray area. All right, so I'm not even gonna clean this pan out because it does have still a little bit of grease in there. It's a little brown from that second batch, but that's okay. We're gonna fix that up. So we're gonna put the juice from 1 lemon in there. Woo! This is the fun part. We're gonna do 1/4 cup of white wine. So even after wine has like passed its prime, I like to hang on to it. Like we opened this bottle and then it didn't get finished, which is shocking, I know. So I hung on to it for cooking because it doesn't have to be like the best wine you've ever had. It just has to be like a decent white wine. So we're gonna let that cook off so that I don't get my children drunk. So the thing is, when you cook with alcohol, the heat cooks down the alcohol. So you know, actually aren't like drinking while you're eating, which is, you know, fine for adults. For those of you who don't want to put wine in at all, I get that. You have a ton of acid already from the lemon. You could also use, like, there's cooking wine that you can buy at the store. And if you want to make the Italian cousin, the Marsala, you can get the Marsala wine sauce, which doesn't have any alcohol at all, and you could use that in its place. It would be delicious. It would just be more of like a deep brownish color when you're done, instead of like this light, bright, lemony sitch. Okay, we're gonna do capers. I love capers. So this dish has my name all over it because it is salty, tangy, lemony, buttery, chickeny. So 2 tablespoons of capers. Don't worry if a little bit of the juice gets in there. We like that juice. We've got this on low now. All right, so we'll mix that up. I'm liking that. I'm liking that a lot. And now it's time to get the pasta right into this, okay? So we're gonna take our pasta and just dump it right into this pan. And that's what I'm saying. It's kind of a one-pan deal here. You can toss it together. Let that cook for a moment. The chicken is already cooked, so what we're gonna do is just add it directly to the pan, and the chicken piccata is done. I'm telling you, this one is really super simple. And then we're just gonna top it with some sliced lemon, just because we're fancy like that. So back in it goes, right on top. So, as delicious as this is, it's lacking some color, so we're gonna get some fresh parsley, and we're gonna zhuzh it up. So right on top, fresh parsley. Now it looks like a proper meal. I like the mustacholi too. Mustacholi, I don't know. All right. So this is just for fun. Adding a little extra lemon. Just place it on top of the chicken. Look at that. She's gorgeous. She's stunning. She's a moment. She's perfect. She's done. Things a little messier than I like, but totally worth it. Check it out. Dinner is served. All right, let's plate it up. So yeah, I like to just put this pan right on the table and let people serve it up from here because it looks so nice. So I'm just gonna get a little bit of pasta down on the plate. Look at how that's like glistening from all that beautiful sauce, the butter, the lemon, the capers, the white wine. I mean, that's precious. All right, let's dig in. The chicken looks perfectly crispy to me. I'm very, very happy with that. So on my fork, I want a little of that. I want a little of that. I gotta tell you, when I used to do a cooking show on a certain network, I got a note from a certain network executive that said, "Your bites are too big." Well, with my show now, just really good. Perfectly crispy chicken. The pasta is so lemony and buttery and salty and delicious. My parents are gonna love this. They're gonna be here soon. I'm gonna serve this up. It's bright, it's light. You're gonna love it. The recipe that almost didn't make it in the book. Speaking of the book, Oh Shit, What's for Dinner? Cook along with us. You can get the book in all the usual places that you find the book. I will put the recipe for the chicken piccata right in the description. So give it a shot and let me know what you think. And meet me back here because we've got way more recipes to cook. All right, I'll see you next time. To big bites. I like the name. Mustacholi. Mustachole. So mustacholi is in here. I like the mustacholi too. Mustacholi, I don't know.